Chill Sharp, this shit is fire, nigga. Shorty, what up? Connecticut. Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gon' take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gang banging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it. You wanna see my paperwork, cool, I respect it. You wasting your time, your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a hood book, the ops never shot me. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big and a lami. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was home 3 weeks and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy. Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes. Good block, 4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, made them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bids and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy, love them when they smutting. They be with it when they know a nigga jugging. Catch a case and these hookers get the ducking. One of my bitches gave some pussy to my cousin, but I beat that man down. She probably thought I wasn't. 4 pounds of yayo, word to my nigga Kato. Ran up in the spot, hit Pedro with the Draco. Left him at the table with 5 in his potato. Blew all the money on denim jeans and the sable. Good little cable, Jesus peace with the halo. Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga for the peso. Pretty low honey, moms is good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me. Brother was a lame, little nigga fronted on me. Back block, headshot, made him do a summon. Look, little monkey, watch how you confront me. Knuckle check, nice one, lose if niggas jump me.
ZIPWITTHEDRIP. 300 gang.
Hey yo man, start off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. Start off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. Hey yo, everybody checking my Chatgpt situations. Everywhere I turn around, somebody on Chatgpt now. Man, niggas be talking bad about me on the internet, turn right around and start using the things that I innovated on the internet. Old timer school me said don't burn bridges, my friend. Imagine a G-dub closing, your ass had to swim. Imagine if you knew how to swim, though. Imagine if you knew how to swim. May the bridges I burn light the way. May the bridges I burn act like street lights. Yeah. May the bridges I burn act like street lights. Let's get to that. Ain't no peace talks, nigga. Ain't no peace talks, nigga. Ain't no peace talks, nigga. May the bridges I burn light the way, nigga. Start off on that like button, share, subscribe. Let them know Zip Live, man. It's Chatgpt Tuesdays, yo. It's Chatgpt Tuesdays, yo. Chatgpt Tuesdays. I've been gone for a couple days. Mixtape is available. The mixtape is available. Information is in the description. The mixtape is available. The information is in the description.
Chill some with the beat. Yo, chill some, this shit is fire, nigga. Shorty, what up? Connecticut. Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gon' take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gangbanging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it. You wanna see my paperwork, cool, I respect it. You wasting your time, your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a hood book, the ops never shot me. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big in the lobby. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was on 3 weeks and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy. Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes. Good block, 4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, made them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bids and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy, love them when they smutting. They be with it when they know a nigga jugging. Catch a case and these hookers get the ducking. One of my bitches gave some pussy to my cousin, but I beat that man down. She probably thought I wasn't. 4 pounds of yayo, word to my nigga Kato. Ran up in the spot, hit Pedro with the Draco. Left him at the table with 5 in his potato. Blew all the money on denim jeans and the sable. Good little cable, Jesus beats with the halo. Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga for the peso. Pretty low honey, moms is good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me. Brother was a lame, little nigga fronted on me. Back block, headshot, made him do a summy. Look, little monkey, watch how you confront me. Knuckle check, nice one lose if niggas jump me.
ZIPWITHEDRIP.
And you niggas can't move me or groove me. You niggas can't move me or groove me. Niggas get on the internet lying on me and all that. Shit don't move me or groove me, man. You alright? Yeah, man. And yo, shout out to everybody in the building. 196 people in the building. Stall off for that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. You know what I mean? Do a little better on that like button. You know what I mean? What's going on, y'all? Look well rested. I'm tired right now. I ain't even hold you up. I'm tired right now. I've been up all day. Mixtape available. The information is in the description. You know what I mean? It's ChatGPT Tuesdays. Figure out what we gonna ChatGPT today. You know what I mean? Figure out what we gonna do. Oh, I heard Nori. I kind of was trying to instigate this little situation a little bit when I was talking about Nori and Steven Jackson. Nori waited a while, went on Fat Joe platform. I told y'all. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Shout out to Chig Smooth. You know that nigga Chig Smooth be on it. Pause.
And $1 million worth. Don't get that fucked up. So what if
Bad Joe and Jada podcast?
that you can laugh at me and say I'm cap, whatever. In any case, we #1 with a bullet. Don't get that fucked up. So what I'm saying is the other day you made a comment, you said, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs, Joe Button, and $1 million worth of it.
That hurt you?
Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game. And what else?
No, never hurts me. Matters. Drink Champs, Comment, Joe Button,
Joe Buttons.
and $1 million worth of game.
$1 million worth of game. So what about Mav Hoffa shit? What about Mav Hoffa shit? You had Mav Hoffa on your platform. You been on his platform. What about Mav Hoffa shit? His shit don't matter in the space. I'm just asking questions. I'm here. I'm trying to like create some content. I'm creating content. I heard somebody say something that here's my. What about Mav Hoffa? In my expert opinion, that's not a podcast that matters in this space. They got barbershop emojis. They got barbershop emojis or something like that. Let me get an M in the chat for my expert opinion. Let me get an M in the chat for my expert opinion real quick. Like, if they're a podcast, like what they acting like that don't matter? Let me get an M in the chat if my expert opinion matters in the podcast space. Hip hop? We talking hip hop podcasters. Y'all gonna act like my expert opinion don't matter? I need an M in the chat. I need an M in the chat for my expert opinion. Shout out to Mav Hoffa and them niggas over there doing what they do. I see Mav doing a little. Nah, I mean, he's switching it up a little bit. He's switching barbershops. He in the beauty salon. You see this nigga in the beauty parlor. This nigga in the beauty parlor one day. Next day he outside asking questions. Shout out to Mav Hoffa trying to, nah, I mean, situate his situation and all that. But son try to act like Joe Buttons, $1 million worth of game, and Drink Champs the only podcast that matter. I beg to differ. Hip hop, I beg to differ. Respectfully. No jumper. What about no jumper? Let me get a basketball in the chat. No jumper. That's a very big hip hop podcast. Whether you agree with what they got going on or not, that is irrelevant. You cannot tell me the things that's been happening on No Jumper the last 2-3 years is not some of the most biggest things that happen in hip hop. Exclusive interviews. Niggas be getting bucked up there. Gun butted up there. Let me get basketballs in the chat. I need basketball emojis in the chat. Y'all better not hate on No Jumper, B. Y'all better not hate on No Jumper. I need basketball emojis in the chat. Y'all can't hate on No Jumper. No Jumper's a very big podcast, bro. They do a lot of numbers. Matter of fact, it's Chatgpt Tuesdays, right? It's Chatgpt Tuesdays, right? Hey, yo, Chatgpt, what up, B? Hey, yo, look, I'm on live right now. Me and Pit Cat. I don't even know what Pit Cat at, but it's running around somewhere or it's doing some cat shit right now. But check it, I'm on live. I mean, I ain't got a whole bunch of people in the building, but I got like 300 people in the building, you heard? And we trying to see something because Noriega from Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying, Nori, you know what I'm saying, him and EFNN, they got the podcast Drink Champs. So he went on a podcast with Joe and Jada, and he said the only podcasts that matter is Drink Champs, Joe Button podcast, and I forget whichever one he said. He said Drink Champs, Joe Buttons, and $1 million worth of game. So now I need you to tell me what's the 5 biggest hip hop podcasts right now. The 5 biggest ones. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, yo, Zip, what up? You live? 300 in the building. Pick Cat doing cat things somewhere. You already know the vibes. Let's get to that. Sports and that culture. Now, let's talk top 5 hip-hop podcasts right now, 2025 edition. Nori was talking his talk, but here's the real rundown based on influence, reach, guests, and cultural impact. Drink Champs, Nori, yeah, why it matters. That's the OG Respect Your Legends platform. They get icons open up with drinks flowing and viral clips flying. Impact, legendary moments, wow. Confessions with real nostalgia. Still a top 3 off Cloud alone. The Joe Buttons, $1 million worth of game. My expert opinion. Off the record, DJ Academics. All right, so they got my expert opinion is 4. And I'm saying they got number 5, DJ Academics. But they got y'all top 3, the 3 you said. Drink Champs, Joe Buttons, $1 million worth of game. But they got my expert opinion 4 and Off the Record with DJ Academics. Honorable mentions. The Breakfast Club. Not a podcast per se, but heavy in podcast platforms. Still relevant. Rory and Maul fell off a bit since their split with Joe, but still got their niche. No Jumper. Adam 22 platform took a hit, but still gets numbers depending on the guest. So if Nori only mentioned Drink Champs, Joe Buttons, and $1 million worth of game, he left out Math Hoffa, who's definitely top 5, and Academics, who's a force, whether you like him or not. If you want to make noise in the podcast game, study these 5, especially how they blend guest selection, branding, and cultural connection. Let me know if you want me to rank them based on views, influence, or money made too. Salute to you and Pig Cat. Yeah, off of views. The No Jumper podcast, Drink Champs everybody. Show me the views from them top 5 podcasts you just said. Who get more views? Here's the view count breakdown for those top 5 hip-hop podcasts ranked based on available data and traction. Number 1, No Jumper. YouTube channel has amassed about 1.6 billion total views as of August 2023, and we in 2025. This solidly lands No Jumper as the most viewed in hip-hop podcasting on the list. I dare nigga to say views don't matter. Cause like, why you on YouTube for views don't matter? Yeah, why you just ain't on Apple and Spotify and all that? People could just listen while you put it on YouTube. If views don't matter, right? Number 2, Joe Buttons. Number 3, Drink Champs. Number 4, $1 million worth of game. Number 5, My Expert Opinion. So y'all know I'm not capping. No Jumper, number 1. That podcast don't matter? To who? The old rap niggas that used to gatekeep the industry? The old rap niggas that used to gatekeep the industry? It don't matter to them niggas. Nori said only 3 podcasts matter. Him, $1 million worth of game, and Joe Buttons. But My Expert Opinion and No Jumper, like I said, got something to say about that. All right, let's go back over here.
No, it never hurts me. Because I do a lot of shit to hurt him, but he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even...
I don't know, man. This nigga Fat Joe be talking so much. My grandmother used to say, if you let a nigga talk long enough, he'll tell on himself. Listen to what he says here.
And $1 million worth of it.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me. Because I do a lot of shit to hurt him, but he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even fucking hurt each other.
Right.
You do a lot of shit to hurt Nori? Nori, pay attention, son. Pay attention, son. Nigga say you do a lot of shit to hurt you, bro. If you go back and I watched the first video, when I said Steven Jackson, it should be no reason why Steven Jackson is going at Nori like that. It should be no reason for that. Being that Nori and Fat Joe is like this. I got a picture of Steven Jackson rocking the TS piece. He Terror Squad. How you on the internet calling another nigga from the Terror Squad a lush? Like, who listened to this lush? You know what I'm saying? First of all, a lush is like, that's like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now it makes sense. Maybe in the back channels, Steven Jackson actually, what's up with your man Nori? Yo, fuck that nigga Nori, man. I don't really fuck with that nigga. Like, that nigga's a goofy. And so now niggas comfortable publicly dissing you. So now niggas comfortable publicly dissing you because behind the scenes, that's how niggas carry you. If a nigga was carrying you on some shit like, yo, son, stop talking. Like, yo, what's up with your man Nori? That nigga's a bozo. Yo, watch your mouth, bro. That's the bro. Watch your mouth. You can't be talking about him like that, son. I wouldn't let that nigga talk about you like that, son. Don't be talking about that nigga like that, son. Respectfully, bro. Like, you see, you got the TS. He got the TS. He like we family, bro. Don't be talking about something like that. A nigga just go on the internet and diss you publicly, and then when you talking to the bridge between y'all niggas, when you talking to the bridge between you and Steven Jackson, that's his man, that's your man. The nigga says he does a lot of things that try to hurt you. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? He said that. Fed.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me. Matters. String Champs,
Comedy.
Joe Button, and $1 million worth of it.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me. Because I do a lot of shit to hurt him that he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even fucking hurt each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, it can't.
No, I don't understand what you're saying. It sounds like you be hurt by his success. And then you be trying to throw monkey wrenches in the game to hurt him as well. But it don't sound like he be doing nothing to hurt you on purpose. It sound like you just... I don't know. I don't know. This is a public. You put this out here. For us, for the people to consume. This is what y'all niggas... Then y'all get mad when we do this. Y'all niggas get mad when we do this, but this is y'all niggas. Like, we just... I really ain't even want to even talk about Joe, but this... I wanted to talk about Nori and Steven Jackson, because Steven Jackson said some shit about Nori, and I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm listening to this nigga Fat Joe, and it's like, Nori.
I've seen a lot of other podcasts. You know, Steve Jack, this is my brother. A bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is the second time. It's his second time hating on me. Like,
so, you see Steve Jack jump in the comment section and say, who listens to this lush? I did the video on it. Nori said what he said. And then, when he was talking about giving the podcast the camera on and all of that, Steven Jackson jumped in the comments and said, who listens to this lush? So he tried to diss him. Hey, because this nigga got one of the top 3. He got a top 3 podcast. Hip hop, top 3. His shit is number 1. His shit is top dog. Yeah, his shit is top 3. He ain't 2. Know what I mean? But you talking about who listens to this nigga. So now here goes son. I feel like Steven Jackson's a hater. No! How could you say no? Oh, no, that's so phony. How could you come with the no? How could you say that? That's mad phony because, nigga, this nigga's a hater. You ask who even listens to this guy, and this guy got the biggest podcast in his space. The biggest one. In his genre, he has the biggest. You don't have, Steven Jackson doesn't have the biggest podcast in his genre. He don't got the biggest basketball podcast. He don't. Gilbert Arenas shit might be bigger than that. We can keep going. We can keep naming them. I can keep going. Know what I mean? The Knuckleheads. The Knuckleheads might be bigger than that. Jeff Teague and them niggas shit is taking off. Might be bigger than that right now. Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, they shit is fire. They shit is nice. But then they try to like. I wasn't really jacking that Kamala shit. I ain't gonna hold you up. I stopped fucking with that shit when them niggas did that. I'm all for this. But anyway, that was their business. They had the right to do that. I had the right to do what I did. You feel me? But as individuals, I like them niggas. Yeah, I like them niggas. Know what I'm saying? I like Steven Jackson. I'm saying like he got it popping with the Queens nigga and the Malice in the Palace. Know what I'm saying? Then he got it popping with the Brooklyn nigga in front of the club and all that up there. You know what I'm saying? So I mess with Steve. He fuck with New York. He got ties to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like he got people from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I mess with Steven Jackson. Matt Barnes, cool nigga. You know what I mean? He chased Derek Fisher down for, you know what I'm saying, jamming on his broad. I ain't really. I mean, I don't know if I'd have did all that about no broad, but he did what he felt like he needed to do. He might have felt like, yo, it ain't even about the broad. You looking all in my face. You know what I mean? Fat Joe. Oh, no. Yeah, nigga. He's a hater. That's hater.
Hey, like, no, because he been doing this, my brother, a bunch of.
Like, in these days, you call a nigga, everybody don't even get mad when you call him a hater. Like, Star's like the first hater. The first nigga to, like, come out and say he's a hater. Star from the Star Report, shout out to him. He's the first nigga. But there's other people that's haters. Like, they professional haters. They just don't, like, they don't say it.
Work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steven Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is his second time. This is his second time hating on me. Like,
no, because he been doing. You see, you gotta understand. I thought we was all family. We are.
I thought so too.
No.
And if he had a problem, he should have handled that. You know what I mean? But I seen him a couple times, like, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. But it wasn't no beef. What happened?
I believe he was talking to the statement like they putting in work in the podcast. It's a lot of guys, Carmelo. There's a lot of different guys putting in the.
Well, his comments had nothing to do with because he could have been like, "What, my podcast is popping." He ain't had. He started name calling. Who even listens to this lush? Son didn't say nothing about Steven Jackson. He probably wasn't even thinking about Steven Jackson because they podcasts don't cross boundaries. One nigga is interviewing niggas. Yo, if you want to get technical, right? Y'all niggas kind of bit off of Nori. Y'all fake bit off of Nori. All the smoke. Drink champs. Y'all fake bit off of Nori. Nori is been on his platform getting niggas drunk when y'all niggas was in the NBA, Jack. Steve Jack. Yeah, when y'all niggas was in the NBA, Jack, Nori was on the podcast getting niggas loaded. Getting niggas loaded. And y'all came with the, yo, we gonna do the opposite. Me and you, we gonna do the smoke. Gas station theory. Y'all niggas didn't invent no way to get, y'all like, you took a blueprint from what he was doing and then incorporated it into what you was doing, but y'all probably realize y'all ain't gonna really be able to smoke like that on screen and get them sponsors and all of that. Like, it ain't really gonna work like that. So y'all can't. Y'all got the podcast called All the Smoke, but y'all don't really be doing no smoking on it. I kind of like Jack Nori for his shit.
When you just say, yo, we the three that matter. Everybody else who don't put it, us, we don't care. We just new in the game, and I don't give a fuck anyway. So I'm different. But is there any way to say, all right, why did you come up with that decision?
I don't know. It's actually the truth. But it's the truth when they say like this. When it comes to hip hop podcasts, we led the way. 1,000,000%. All right. Who invented the podcast space, period? It's Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. Anybody, we all owe them a check. Gotta give Ice-T some credit. No, I'm getting there. Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. That's the first podcast ever, right? Then when you got come to artist podcast, first artist podcast was Ice-T, right? Then after that, this was a nerd space. Combat Jack, yes. Combat Jack.
My man in jail, so nerd.
Yeah, no. No, but what I'm saying that overall, that's what it was for. This was like a nerd space. What I'm trying to say, of course, other podcasts matter. Of course, I'm on this show. I'm doing the other shows. Of course that. But what I'm saying,
hey, yo, sometimes the comment section. This nigga Raheem Betha, no relation to Mason. He said I better get an endorsement from Loud Nose. It's my shit, nigga. Talking about.
led the way in this podcast.
It's the golden era.
Yes,
I feel it hip hop.
Yes.
It's LL Cool J, it's Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. You just say, yo, we led the
listen. And by the way, if it wasn't for those three podcasts, probably you wouldn't be here right now. Probably a lot of people wouldn't be here right now.
I super agree. I just wish you would have told me earlier there's so many bags in the space.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I did tell you. I did tell you. You know what you said? Like you said. No. I did tell you.
See, this is why Nori is kind of a hater. Because we all know, everybody, it's clear, everybody says this, everybody. I think everybody in the hip-hop industry is in agreement that Tax Stone was one of the pioneers to this shit right here, podcasting. Right? So, but because him and Nori don't get along, Nori don't say his name. Him saying Tax Stone name right now would not help Tax Stone, but it would strengthen his argument. It wouldn't help Tax Stone, so why not give credit where credit is due? That's the way credit is supposed to work. Whether you like a nigga or not. Yo, this nigga could have been like that lame nigga. Yo, oh yeah, that bozo, if that's how you feel, right? Oh, yo, that bozo, give a nigga his credit though. And that's how you strengthen your argument on a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because now niggas be like, yeah, he ain't capping. He don't even like Tax, but no, he telling the truth. Huh? You understand what I'm saying?
You know what you did? You went and started cracking vision on your own. Like you said, you can't be under nobody. So you're living out your words. You did that.
You know what they say?
Hold on, I gotta finish because you can't just say that and we just go on.
Okay.
You know,
I didn't say that. You said
19 Keys. No. I'm saying. So 19 Keys hit me about the same thing.
Who's 19 Keys?
19 Keys. He has a podcast as well.
Yeah.
So if I say that, if I say something like I'm the best, and you're offended, what does that mean about you? I'm saying this is my shit. I monkey foot with this game. I got the viewers every single month.
All the best.
I don't have to clout chase. Hold on.
No, you guys are the best.
I don't have to clout chase.
All the kids.
I don't have to diss other podcasts. What I was trying to say was that's the podcast that matters in this milestone at this moment. At this moment leading up. Now, of course, there's going to be other people. Of course, there's going to be other people. You know, everybody's going to have their time. You're going to have their time. You know what it is in Miami? Miami, you get a restaurant 6 months, and then you close down. Gecko, all these beautiful restaurants, they hot. You can't get a fucking reservation at all. But then 6 months, where they at?
Longevity, baby.
Where they at?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just say something. Not only have I survived this space,
that's right,
but I've been innovative. I've been innovative. I've been innovative. When people were chasing other people, I messed with a kid from Virginia.
Facts. Shout out to Sandbox Bully.
Man,
this guy is still to this day. You know, when they was calling him Dean's nephew, I was the only one outside of the Rough Riders who worked with him. Scott Storch, yes, you made him famous. But who gave him that first beat when he came out here? Reggaeton. Y'all both laughed at me. Y'all both apologized, so I take y'all forgiveness.
Hey, yo.
Look at Bad Bunny right now. This nigga got a fucking concert for 6 months.
Go. We booked our tickets.
Holy moly guacamole.
No, we booked our tickets.
You telling me that exists without Oye Mikanda, without me? What I did? Like, this is what I'm...
Hey, yo, Nori, respectfully, I be hearing you always say that reggaeton shit, bro. You be wildin', son. Yo, Fred, I'm glad you said that, because now I can hide you, get you out of here. You don't got to pull up. Know what I'm saying? Fuck off the line. But, yo, Nori, why you be saying that? About that if it was up to you, reggaeton would be done. You didn't make good reggaeton music, homie. You wasn't the one that got people jacking reggaeton, homie. If it was up to you, nobody would like reggaeton, homie. It's Chatgpt Tuesdays. Because you be trying to take credit for reggaeton, nigga. Talking about they laughed at you. They laughed at you because they was like, nigga, you trash at reggaeton. You don't speak Spanish well enough to do reggaeton, nigga. That's why niggas was laughing at you when you use trash reggaeton. I'm just keeping it a buck. We like Bloody Money Nori, nigga. Jada Kiss and Fat, they like Bloody Money Nori, nigga. 1, 2, 3, all of them. New Orleans, LA, VA to Queens, I-95, where we never drive clean and good. Gotta get out the hood to really make it. Now we cake it, so our whole team can take it to another level. Another rollie with another bezel. Yeah, that's the Nori we like. All that, oye, Micah Dando, whatever you just said, nigga, nobody liked that. That didn't, you know what made reggaeton pop? Dame my gasolina, nigga. That ain't you. That's what made reggaeton pop, nigga. Everything that happened before that was alright. But then that, dame my gasolina, and then it was over. Here this shit is. Then it was over after that. Yeah, after that, you had nothing to do with that. Respectfully. I'm not. Chatgpt. You ever heard of the dude El General from Panama? The dude who they say is the first reggaeton artist? Absolutely, you nailed it, fam. El General, real name Eduardo Armando Franco, is widely recognized as one of the earliest pioneers of reggaeton sound. Basically, the first Spanish-language dancehall / reggae artist to break through internationally. Who is El General, right? Yeah, who is this? Born in Panama in 1969. Nori, where was you in 1969, homie? Of Jamaican and Trinidadian descent, he grew up in the Afro-Caribbean neighborhood of Rio Abajo, where he developed his freestyling skills by performing over Jamaican rhythms in Spanish on city buses, basically nursery for reggae in Espanol. His early hits like boom 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 nane 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 boom boom nane nane nane, and everybody heard that. You didn't pop reggaeton off, nigga. Come on. How you trying to take credit for that? No. If you never would have did nothing in reggaeton, Bad Bunny would still be on tour for 6 months Because way before you did El Tigo Manino, whatever you just said, I don't know what you said. We don't know no reggaeton songs you made. So we just gonna call it the Como song. Como, cause we don't even remember. What song Nori made? Como? Yeah, what reggaeton song Nori made? Como? Yeah, since you want, yeah, nigga, that boom boom nane nane nane. Everybody know that. Everybody know that song. That's a fact. Everybody, you know that song, nigga. That's niggas used to be in the house parties grinding to that song in 1990, nigga. It came out in 1990. You wasn't out. You wasn't out in 90. You wasn't. That's before you went to DFY. That's before you went to DFY. You wasn't out. You ain't even meet Capone yet. You ain't even know Pone yet. In 1990, you ain't even know Pone. You talking about you without you reggaeton. This nigga, without this nigga, Bad Bunny wouldn't be on tour for 6 months because the niggas wouldn't know they could spit that Spanish shit over the Jamaican beat and get money. He the nigga that made niggas know they could do that, not you, homie. If it wasn't for this nigga, El General, born in 1969. Yeah, if it wasn't for this, what's this nigga name? Hold up, I'm trying to figure this nigga name out, man. What's my son name, man? Eduardo Armando Franco, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Come on, you niggas be on the internet capping. I ain't gonna let you niggas cap. I don't like that. I don't like how you try to take credit for... I'm from Corona, Queens, homie. I knew niggas Spanish niggas that bust raps my whole life. Niggas just in Spanish. Like, oh shit, on the beat, like any kind, not just that. Not on that beat. Any beat, nigga. Them niggas could bust, the niggas could spit they shit, homie. Yo soy el parador de banco. Sea lo que sea, lo tengo, carajo. I could squeeze like 100 in the Tahoe. Lo mango, mantega, colombiano. Like, I've been doing shit like that. That's from I'm little. That's from when I'm a little nigga. Way before reggae. Before Dame Mo Gasolina, I had that. I'm dead ass. I swear to God, way before Dame Mo Gasolina, niggas was getting on, niggas could do. I'm from Corona. Like, where I'm from. No uso Paco. Solo Prada, Polo, Coñazo. You know, I don't remember all that shit. But I used to be doing that on regularly. That shit in all kind of raps. Nigga, if it wasn't for this nigga, boom, boom, nani, 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 boom, boom, nani, nani. If it wasn't for him, that's the nigga who is Bad Bunny is on tour 6 months cause of that nigga. Not you, nigga. Nobody remembers what you did in reggaeton. Nobody. You the only nigga. You's the only nigga that remember that. You notice don't nobody else except for you bring that shit up? That you was getting hot in, homie. You was smoking mad noise and getting high, bro. Drunk as a skunk. You remember that time period a little differently than everybody else, bro. I'm just keeping it a bean, yo, with you, you heard? I'm just keeping it a bean, yo, with you, son. Nobody really remember you popping reggaeton. You wasn't popping with that shit, bro. That shit wasn't popping, bro. I'm not a hater. I'm just telling you like it is. You said if it wasn't for you with Bad Bunny, yes. Because before you, we know a nigga that made fire shit that niggas know. Niggas used to be in the party dancing like this. Yeah, niggas be grind. Boom, boom, nani, nani, nani. Boom, boom, nani. Yeah, you remember that? But niggas know I'm not frightened. Even Chatgpt know. When I asked him, that nigga said absolutely. In 1990, I was 9. I might have been 8. Yeah, I turned 9 that year. Since I was a little nigga, I knew Spanish niggas on the reggae beats getting busy. Reggaeton. I'm from Corona. Nori, you from Corona too. I don't know why you trying to like. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Nori tried to use reggaeton to get relevant again. Yeah, it was dark for my son. My son ain't had nothing going on. Know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, West Fifth, I see that. I see that. What's the intro chat? It's called Holy One. That's what my son Sholey called himself. He the one that gave me that beat. You know what I'm saying? So I named it after him, you heard? So I named it after him, you heard? It's called Holy One, you heard? Talking about this shit right here, right? Talking about this shit right here? It's mine right here. This on the mixtape. When you buy the mixtape, this is what you paying for.
Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gonna take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gangbanging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it. You wanna see my paperwork cool, I respect it. You wasting your time, your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a hood book, the ops never shot me. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big in a lobby. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was home 3 weeks, and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy. Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes.
Good block.
4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, made them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bids and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy, love them when they smutting. They be with it when they know a nigga jugging. Catch a case and these hookers get the ducking. One of my bitches gave some pussy to my cousin, but I beat that man down. She probably thought I wasn't. 4 pounds of yayo, word to my nigga Kato. Ran up in his spot, hit Pedro with the Draco. Left him at the table with 5 in his potato. Blew all the money on denim jeans and the sable. Good little cable, Jesus beats with the halo. Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga fucking peso.
Yo, West Fifth, good looking. You coulda.
Good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me.
Yo, West Fifth, you coulda spent that money with one of these lame niggas. You spent it with me. I appreciate that. You heard? Hey, yo, man, listen, man. Let's get back to this though.
Like you know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes told me the other day. He said, "Yo, man, I don't like you still being humble. I'm a humble guy. But I know my accolades, though. I know what I did. I know my number."
Yo, where these niggas get that they humble guys from? Where do niggas get that from? How you humble and you got 100 watches that cost $50,000? How you humble? That's not humble, nigga. That's not humble, big, gaudy jewelry, bust down, mad diamonds. That shit is that's braggadocious. That's the correct word, braggadocious. Yeah. That's flamboyant, flashy. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Flashy, flamboyant. That's not humble.
I know what I put up on the board.
Very aggressive, Busta Rhymes.
I know what I put up on the board. So you know what? If I'm finally bigging up myself, hold on. So if I finally bigging up myself, now is when I'm humble all these years, nobody got nothing to say. Oh, he's humble, Nori. He's chill. Now I say, you know what? We put our foot in this game, and I'm not taking away from others. So I'm sorry if I said it that way, and people got offended. That's not what I meant.
Nah, somebody please tell me that Nori is trolling right now. It's either that or he forgot about the whole Kanye West George Floyd incident.
Shout out to Chick Smooth, man. Go watch the whole video over there. Know what I mean? Somebody said they sent me bread for the mixtape. Who? What? Oh, Saturday. Jules the mayor? I see that right here. I see that right here. Hey, yo, Mary. Hey, yo, Mary. Mary says, Zip, Jules Met say he sent you bread for the mixtape. Yo, Mary, tell that nigga Jules Met I sent that nigga that mixtape. I'm good looking. I appreciate that. Hey, yo, I think Steven Jackson is a hater. But the energy is familiar. Nori recognized that because Nori is a hater, bro. Nori is a hater, you heard? But I think you should be able to be a hater and be alright. Star paved the way for the haters, man. If you don't like something, you hate something, say it. But Nori showed you right there in his explanation how he's a hater as well. Because he didn't give Tax Stone credit for like popping his podcast shit off. He went on Tax Stone podcast, got tips and pointers from Tax Stone, and he don't give him no credit for that, even though he don't like him. You could call him a bozo before you give him the credit. You don't like him. Yo, this bozo nigga here. You don't forget I got the advice from that lame nigga. Yeah, he told me what to do. I did that. Freaked it on him. Now he tight. I mean, every chance he get, he trying to, yeah, do that. Niggas say they don't like when you humble. Pop your shit. But don't be a hater. And just leave him off the list. Don't just leave him off the list. Loud nose on everything, bro. Loud nose on everything, bro. Matter of fact, hold up, man. Hold on. Let me see. Loud nose show, man. Loud nose show, man. Loud nose show. Loud nose show. I'm loud nose, nigga. I'm loud nose, nigga. I ain't white tea, nigga. I ain't white tea, nigga. I'm loud nose, nigga. Let's get to that. I ain't white tea, nigga. I'm loud nose, nigga. You feel me? I'm not white tea. I'm loud nose. Let's get to that. Yeah. I'm not a hater. Let me tell you how you. I'm gonna prove to you right now that I'm not a hater. Let me think. I'm gonna prove to you right now I'm not a hater. Perfect. Troy Ave. Troy Ave. You ever heard me talk about Troy Ave? Have you ever heard me talk about Troy Ave? It's 599 people in the building. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever heard me talk about Troy Ave? I got a store that can use some loud nose in the Bronx. You better get Charles on the line. Y'all heard me talk about Troy Ave before? Y'all heard me talk good about Troy Ave? I don't talk good about Troy Ave. Save you the time. I don't talk good about Troy Ave. I talk bad about Troy Ave. I call him a Riznat, Sniznitch, shit like that. You know what I mean? After that debacle he pulled the other day, stunt master, you know what I mean? Cornball, you know what I mean? Right? I don't say his music is trash. I'm not a hater. I don't even like his music. I don't listen to his music. I don't like it. But you never hear me get on him and say a nigga music trash. Who you really heard me get on this internet and say their music is trash? Like niggas that's actively working out here in the music industry trying to do their thing. You hear me saying their music is trash. I don't like Tupac in my top 10. I don't like listening to Kendrick. That shit is trash to me, right? But if you ask me, can that nigga rap? I'm gonna say, hell yeah, he could rap. I don't like that shit. I ain't here for you. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. But he could rap. Can't take that from him. You never hear me hating on these niggas like, oh, yo, why these niggas getting this money? Why he got this? Why he got that? He shouldn't have this. He shouldn't have that. I don't say none of that. I don't do none of that. These niggas do something that go disaccording to my ethics. Yeah, my ethics committee takes exception to something one of these niggas do. Yeah, my internal ethics committee. You know what I'm saying? My moral compass start fluttering. Like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm saying something about it. But I don't be hating on what these niggas got going on out here. These niggas is feeding their family. They do your thing. I don't wish no good on these niggas either. But I don't be hating on niggas like, yo, oh, his money flows. Shit. I don't give a fuck. I just say what I say. If a nigga told on somebody, he told on somebody, I'm moving on from the issue. I don't care. I really don't be out here with that, oh, this nigga's a rat, this nigga's... I don't really be out like... I did that so much with one nigga or a couple niggas that niggas maybe got me painted in that corner like, yo, that's the paperwork dude. No, I just broke down one nigga paperwork very thoroughly. Yeah, I broke down one nigga's paperwork very thoroughly. And then I'm saying, but, oh man, I just got somebody else's paperwork. That shit is nasty. Gangster nigga. It's all bad out here, It's all bad out here, bro. I'm just gonna say this. I got proof that big agencies, law enforcement agencies, I got proof. Law enforcement agencies, big niggas, be locking niggas up dead to right and letting them go. I seen some shit, bro. Yo, listen, bro. I seen papers, right? The police locked the nigga up. Caught the nigga dead to right. They had no reason to be his friend. No reason to be his friend. They caught that nigga dead to right. It wasn't like, oh, yo, we might have broke the rules. They caught this nigga dead to right. Arrest. Not detained. Arrested. You're under arrest. The big dogs. The biggest dogs. And let that nigga go the same day. I didn't know shit like that. Yo, listen. You gotta yo, listen. I'm in the streets doing me and all that. We get money, we booming. But we young niggas. We don't really know the extent of what the fuck is going on out here in these streets. That's what a lot of niggas my age, niggas do mad time in jail when they little niggas, when they come home. They don't. I'm fully aware now. Now I know. Yo, listen. One nigga I know, they say that nigga brought 21,000 bricks to New York. This is one of my friends. They say he brought 21,000 bricks to New York from 2021 to 2024. ¿Cómo? Y'all gotta be lying. Y'all gotta be lying. I don't give a fuck with nobody. They lying. 21,000? They lying. I know this nigga. Y'all lying. Oh, nigga, you just don't know what the fuck is going on out here, nigga. You don't really understand. Maybe it's that. Listen, bro. They ain't lock me up and let me go home. I'll be going through the system. Yeah, I'll be going through the system, man. Every time they be locking these niggas up and letting them go. In 3 years, that's cap. I hope it's cap. I hope it's cap, nigga. Hold on. I hope this shit is cap. On October 10, 2023, law enforcement officers in New York were notified by a storage facility company that a particular unit that such and such had been using had been emptied out. Law enforcement observed on surveillance video that such and such carried duffel bags out of the facility and put them into a rental vehicle he was driving. Location information on such and such phone showed that he then went to his residence and after went to the Diamond District in New York, which is where the such and such O'Connell jewelry store front business was located. Law enforcement went to the Diamond District area and observed, what's the name, carry a large black duffel bag to the rental vehicle and drive away. Law enforcement followed, what's the name, and observed him meeting up with another person driving a Dodge Durango and observed passing the large black duffel bag to that person. A traffic stop was conducted on the Dodge Durango, and after a drug detecting canine positively alerted to the vehicle, law enforcement searched it and found 29.4 kilograms of cocaine in a sophisticated hidden trap compartment. Law enforcement then executed a state search warrant at such and such residence and on a rental vehicle such and such was driving. They found approximately $300,000 in bulk cash, over $500,000 worth in jewelry, a money counter, and 15 cell phones. All right. Turn the page. What else they said? Alright, a West Coast drug trafficking organization, DTO, led by such and such. That's my man. This such and such, we gonna call this nigga Porter Rock. Let's call him Porter Rock. Porter Rock and the first such and such, right? Both of whom reside in the greater New York area but spend significant time in Los Angeles as well. Based on the investigation, including information from confidential sources, third-party records, detailed device evidence, and seizures made by law enforcement, my man and such are equal partners in the DTO, and together they direct and purchase and storage of bulk quantities of cocaine in Los Angeles and direct co-conspirators to ship it to New York using various methods, including via high-value freight forwarding companies and ground transportation, where it is picked up by co-conspirators and redistributed. My man and what's the name also direct the shipment of drug proceeds from New York to Los Angeles, where it is received by co-conspirators and laundered/remitted to others in the organization. My man and O'Connell operate multiple drug stash houses throughout the country, many of which are rented with false aliases. Based on records from high-value freight forwarding accounts that my man and O'Connell used for the drug and money shipments from December 2021 to May 2024, at least 1,316 parcels have been shipped between Los Angeles and New York by the DTO. There have been approximately 816 shipments by the DTO from Los Angeles to New York, with a declared weight totaling over 46,299 pounds, which I believe contained roughly 21,000 kilograms. What the fuck is you talking about? That's cap, nigga. I hope it's cap, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? I hope it's cap. I hope it's cap, nigga. I can chuck my nigga. I hope it's cap, bro. They let that go on. How y'all niggas know that all of that? How y'all niggas know that they letting that shit happen? They letting it happen. I read that paper to you. They said they was storing it for them niggas. They had agents storing this shit for them niggas, bro. Word up. I seen another nigga. When this nigga got locked up, he got locked up. I know another nigga got locked up with it. Caught. They let him go. They let him go. They arrested this nigga with it. They suspected he had it, and he had it. Gang nigga. Nigga in a gang. Crossing state lines. He get locked up by them people, nigga. By them people. Prior felon. All that. Like, ain't no reason for these niggas to be his friend. A nigga that been getting in trouble his whole life. Nigga been getting in trouble his whole life. Did a bid, all of that. Nigga get locked up with it. State lines. Go ahead, man. Como? That's how them niggas is operating? Yo, the paperwork say this nigga get locked up. For whatever he had, right? I don't know how the feds work, bro. I don't know. But nigga, they arrest you today. They don't put the paperwork in. Like, yo, look, we caught this nigga with this shit for like 3 years, 4 years. What? You get caught red-handed, riding dirty. They arrest you, let you go the same day. But they don't even put the paperwork in until 3 years, 4 or 5 years later, some shit like that. We'll never know. You will never know. Yo, I could show you this shit. Like, this is, I swear to my, like, wallahi. Is this shit real? But wait, it gets worse. And I'm gonna leave it there. But wait, it gets worse. I'm just saying, they locked the nigga up in 2017. And then in 2021, they filed the information. Like, yo, we caught this nigga back in 2017 with a ratchet, let him go the same day. We thought the nigga was trafficking coke. We thought he was trafficking coke. We blooped him, pulled him over. He had the coke and the ratchet. We got coke and the ratchet. Same day. Man. He outside right now. Right now. Right now. Shit is spooky out here, yo, bro. Listen, bro. I just want to say to all of y'all out there watching this, if you in the streets, you should leave them shits alone, bro. Figure out a way to get some of this content money, man. Word to mother, man. Figure out a way to get some of this content money, man. Something, man. I'm telling y'all. Niggas be like, yo, niggas be telling me, yo, you need to get off of the internet and get a job. Yeah, alright. Fuck out of here. I'm alright. I'm gonna sit on this couch, pop shit to this phone with her, and make money. So I don't gotta go outside, hit the streets. Because the shit that I'm not prepared to do, it seems like you have to do that in order to, like, yeah. Yo, bro. I'm telling y'all now. It's Chatgpt Tuesdays, right? Because I never been to the feds. Hey, yo, Chatgpt, check this out. Let's say, for instance, me, a convicted felon. Let's say I get pulled over on a highway by a federal agency. They find in my car drugs and a gun. They know that I'm a gang member. They know that I'm a convicted felon. They arrest me that day and release me that day. And then they file an information 3 or 4 or 5 years later. Am I a snitch? Alright, let's break this down real talk. Because what you're describing raises major eyebrows, especially in streets or jail politics. But legally, there's layers to it. Legally speaking, if you are a convicted felon, get pulled over by feds, they find a gun plus drugs, know you're a gang member, and you get arrested but released same day with no charges for years, then they file information 3 to 5 years later, that's unusual. Normally, in federal gun and drug cases, especially for felons, agents don't play with same-day releases unless there's something else going on. Here's why. Federal feds and charges, how it usually goes. If you're caught with a gun and drugs as a felon, you're looking at multiple federal felonies. 18 U.S.C. and 922 G1, felon in possession of a firearm, possession with intent to distribute if the drugs are enough, possession of firearm, and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. That one alone carries a mandatory 5 years consecutive. Mandatory. Mandatory. So normally, you'd be held, indicted by grand jury, and either offered a plea, cooperation agreement, or detained pre-trial. Not released the same day. Feds don't move sloppy. If they delay charges for years, it's often because You cooperated, formal or informal. They're building a bigger case. There was a legal technicality or suppression issue with the stop or search. So does that make you a snitch? Depend. Here's how people interpret it in the streets / jail, political world. Action. You got caught with a gun and drugs and got released same day. How it's seen. People who say that's hot behavior unless proven otherwise. ChatGPT is ill. No charges filed for years. Then you get hit with an info, no indictment. That's sus to many because information filings usually come from cooperating defendants or plea deals. You help them build another. You help them build another case. Many will label that snitching, even if you never testified. Bottom line, you don't gotta testify to be labeled a snitch. If your situation benefited you legally in a way that doesn't add up for anyone else caught with that same gun, drugs, and gang profile, people would assume you cooperated, whether formally or quietly. And if your paperwork ain't clean or can't be produced, you already know what kind of whispers start. Let me know if you want a breakdown of what an information is versus an indictment. What kind of paperwork people ask for in jail. How long the feds legally have to file charges after an arrest. Stay sharp. I asked AI a simple question, and I asked it about myself. And this is the answer it gave me. That's the answer it gave me. What about if I'm trafficking those drugs across state lines? Would that enhance those charges? Absolutely, yes. If you're trafficking drugs across state lines, that dramatically enhances the situation. You're no longer just dealing with a drug and gun possession case. You're talking serious federal trafficking charges that can carry mandatory minimums and conspiracy. What if my car had a stash box in it? What if my car had a stash box in it and they found a gun in there? Is that an extra charge? Yes. Having a stash box in your car with a gun hidden inside it, especially during a federal stop, can absolutely stack extra charges on top of what you're already facing. Let's break it down. What a stash box does legally. A stash box demonstrates intent to conceal, which the feds don't take lightly. It changes how they view both the gun and the drugs. If a gun is found in a stash box, prosecutors may argue intent to hide a firearm unlawfully. Knowledge and possession are clear, especially if it's locked but you got the key or remote. The stash box was designed to aid criminal activity. Now, if you're a convicted felon and they find it, a gun equals automatic felony. A stash box, added evidence of premeditation. Drugs, stash box, gun. Combo that suggests drug trafficking with firearm support. And they just let a nigga go. Mandatory 5 years. If gun is tied to the drug activity, which a stash box helps prove, mandatory 5 years. Felon in possession of a firearm, just having it as a felon, up to 10 years. Concealment/modification. If the stash box was electronically controlled or hidden inside panels, can be used to show intent to evade law enforcement. Sentencing enhancement. Under U.S. sentencing guidelines, stash box equals sophisticated concealment equals harsher sentence. Adds points to your base offense level. Real talk. The stash box alone isn't a separate charge, but it makes everything else worse. Prosecutor case stronger. Sentencing judge sees you as more calculated. Could even trigger obstruction enhancement if you tried to hide stuff during the stop. Bottom line, if you got a stash box of gun and drugs in the same car, especially across state lines, and you're a felon, you're looking at heavy federal charges with enhancements that push sentences into the double digits. And again, if they let you walk the same day and delay filing charges for years, you're either being used in a bigger case or they think they got more value from you than locking you up that day. Man, everybody watching that kind of situation closely. Yeah, everybody watching that kind of situation closely. Let me know if you want the breakdown on how stash compartments are treated in court. Or if you want to sample. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on all that. I'm good on all that. It's Chatgpt Tuesdays. You know what I mean? Time to grow up. You leave the streets alone. Yo, listen, bro. They gonna tell on you, man. They told on me. They gonna tell on you. You ain't special. Hey, yo, man. Yo, I used to be a little nigga. Niggas used to be like, yo, man, I was in a precinct, man. They was asking me mad questions about you. I ain't never really fuck with them niggas no more. Ain't mad niggas in my hood. Niggas, they ask me mad questions about you. They never asked me mad questions about nobody. They never asked me mad questions about nobody. Why? You niggas, they always asking you niggas mad questions about me. Always asking you niggas mad questions about me. You had mad answers? And you must have gave them mad answers. Yeah, you gave them mad answers. I know what you told them. Yeah, niggas ask you mad questions about me, you must have gave them mad answers. Man, yo, you know Darren? Yeah, I know him. Well, what's up with him? I don't know nothing about nothing he got going on out here. You can't lie and say you don't know me. I'm from the neighborhood. Somebody say, yo, you know, from 105th? Yeah, I know him. What he got going on out here? I don't know what that nigga doing out here. I just told you I don't know what he's doing out here. That's what you were supposed to say. You wasn't supposed to have mad questions. That's 2 questions. That's 2 questions. That ain't mad questions. You can't be really asking me 2 questions about you. I wouldn't even been sweating that. Like, word? Yeah, actually, did I know you? And what you be doing, man? I told him I know you and I don't know what you be doing. All right, you know what I'm saying? You cool, man. But you niggas that they ask mad questions to? Yeah, like what? You actually do be having guns and shit? Hey, how they get all the way to there? How they get all the way to there? What you told them, yeah? That's why them niggas been sitting across the street like that all day? They looking for me. They keep looking down at... I keep seeing them niggas looking down at the paper. They looking for me. Nigga, what you done did? Yo, listen, man. They is catching and releasing the big fish. Yeah. They catching and releasing niggas, man. And you think you can win. Yo, I'ma keep it a buck. And I know this is gonna sound strange, petty, whatever. But if you gotta mess with the streets, if you gotta be out there, your best bet, your very best bet, if you gotta be outside, like going hard in the streets, I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no selling weed and shit. I'm talking about you gotta be out there. You be better off going hand in hand, homie. Yeah, you be better off going, cause they gonna know like, man, nigga, you be better off. Yeah. From what I see out here, if you gonna be out there trying to get some money, be better off going hand in hand, bro. Find you a corner, tie that down, and it be like that. Yeah, because the 12 ain't on it like how they used to be. Back in the days, you going through the system for everything. They knew that. Nowadays, niggas is going home. They wasting their time with all that shit. So they don't be harassing niggas like how they used to be harassing niggas. You know what I'm saying? You better off getting you a corner, tie that down, try to make you 100 sales a day, nigga. Straight up. Get that flow going. Try to make you 100 sales a day, homie, because that's the only... Other than that, you selling nigga a Biggie here, Biggie there. Oh, this nigga need 2. He need a 9. Oh, here. Oh, yo, he need a... I need a bigger scale. Yeah, what's you... Oh, I need a bigger scale. Yeah. You gonna need a bigger sale. Because they letting niggas go. If you be the nigga you supposed to be, they ain't letting you go. That's how I feel. If you be the nigga you supposed to be when they lock you up, they ain't letting you go. You going to jail, homie. You going to jail. You gonna have to fight that case. But I mean, it is what it is, you heard? They ain't letting you go the same thing. But they letting niggas go the same thing. It's nasty. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all niggas. If y'all niggas gotta be out there, don't sell a nigga no yams, none of that. Don't do it. Don't even enter that realm. Find you a corner tied down. Mess with the fiends. The feds don't like having the fiends in the office. Talking to them. They want to be in there with the jazzy niggas. They like being in the offices with the jazzy niggas and bitches. You heard? They don't like being in there with the fiends. You heard? You never see fiends on federal cases telling on nobody, right? I ain't seen it. I ain't saying it ain't never happened. I don't want niggas in the comment section. Oh, I know a fiend in Memphis. Oh, I know a fiend in Mississippi. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm talking about, for the most part, ain't no fiends, no federal witnesses, man. And that's the jewel for the day. Yeah, ChatGPT has led me to believe that if you are going to be out there doing anything, you might as well get on a corner, break that what's-her-name down, and go hand to hand. Because otherwise, you messing with them, then you might be messing with them. That's too much. Yo, an old nigga told me that shit a long time ago in jail. Nigga said, yo, the key to getting money out of town is to sell breakdowns and not wait. Nigga said, a nigga get caught with a big 8, he telling. A fiend get caught with a big 20, they going to jail. That's that. You get them niggas big 20s, bigger than what they get it for, and they gonna hold it down. They ain't telling on you for that. But that nigga with that big 8, he don't even know you, homie. He don't know you, he telling on you. First of all, you came down here and you knocked old girl off. You came down here, you knocked old girl off. He been chasing this bitch his whole life. He took her to prom and all that. She ain't give him no hiney. You came down here, y'all niggas been in the town 2 months. She all in the car with you every day. Niggas know what she doing. They mad. He don't like you anyway. Now he just got caught with a big Ave. That New Yorker gave me that. Yeah, that New Yorker. Yeah, that New Yorker gave me that. Yeah, New York gave me that. Yeah, your ass is grass. But the fiend get caught with the big 20, it is what it is. It's a big 20. The police ain't even really asking where they got that from and all that. It's just, come on, take your ass down here. I mean, you're going to sell a whole lot of big 20s and they're going to be flying off the shelf. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that's how you get your money. That's how you get the money. You fuck with the niggas with them the big sales all you want. Have your ass in Yazoo, Mississippi, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Have your ass in Yazoo, Mississippi, nigga. Yeah, you hear that? Yazoo, Mississippi. I got family in Mississippi. I might get a visit from one of my family while I'm down there. I mean, my family from up this way, they might be down there one summer. They'll come see you while you're in there and all that. But, nigga, you might not got no family in Mississippi, nigga. Your people got to go on vacation to come see you, nigga, in Yazoo, Mississippi, nigga. Out of here, nigga. Niggas ain't trying to be in no Yazoo, Mississippi, homie. Ah. Fuck that. Hey, yo, man. I'm out of here, man. That's the jewel for the day, man. You gonna get money in these streets, man. Get that shit break down. Let's get to that.